Baltimore police say they could not find the gun that led officers to shoot and ultimately kill a man in Northeast Baltimore.
WMAR 2 News' Skylar Henry standing by after attending this afternoon's press conference with the police commissioner, who says he still believes that the officers' actions were justified. Skylar.
Yeah, Jamie, in newly released body-worn camera footage, you can hear what appears to be 57-year-old Kevin Mason threatening officers to get off his property before he starts shooting. It's that threat, in combination with what officers thought was a handgun, that forced them to shoot.
Good afternoon, everybody.
In what Baltimore Police Commissioner Michael Harrison called one of the most dangerous situations an officer can be in, body-worn camera video reveals the moments leading up to why and how an officer shot and killed Kevin Mason. It initially started with what they thought was a domestic problem on Pembridge Avenue.
He beat me up, he choked me in the house. I was supposed to stay with him. He took my phone down across the street at the neighbor's house.
Multiple body-worn camera viewpoints show the minutes after. In the footage, you can see Kevin Mason answering the door with a dog aggressively barking and then threatening for officers to leave.
It appeared to be domestic in nature. It appeared that he had some contact with this female. This female was now calling for our help, but at this point, we were on the phone. He was outside trying to gain entry to where she was.
Commissioner Harrison says the threats continued for several minutes. Even this call from Mason to a 911 operator.
Hey, bitch, get out from my door. I will come out there and I will blast their ass. I'm going to kill every last one of them.
The situation just became more volatile and more intense because he retreated back into his home, which then shifted us into a barricaded subject situation.
After more dialogue between police and Mason, officers thought they saw Mason holding a handgun. Then, after a few minutes, this.
Come on, sir, under arrest! Hands up!
A dangerous combination, says Harrison, who says his officer had no choice but to fire his weapon.
No one ever wants to see a life lost. No one ever wants to have that to actually happen. But this was probably one of, if not the most dangerous situations we can find ourselves in.
Now, Commissioner Harrison says the officer who fired his weapon has been identified as John Johnson, a 25-year veteran with the department. The commissioner also says there is policy that's being reviewed by the DOJ that'll decide when it's acceptable to release body-worn camera video to the public. Kelly?